Good afternoon, everyone. Today we're in a shop working on the Gravely. I have the garage door open because it's nice outside for a change. And what I have to do today is I have to take the ROPS off. Do something different with this hose. I have to cut it down, put some different clamps on it, and put some holding straps on it, I guess. And then I think we're going to go cut my lawn and see how everything works and see if everything works or is out of my way enough for my yard. So I also have to do a couple adjustments to this bagging system. There's supposed to be a pin here. I see that is sheared off, and this is not quite to where it should be. I think there's going to be a few washers missing there. Because this is a universal kit, so there's a lot of stuff going on here I don't think should be going on. And the person that had it before me just beat the heck out of this thing, so there's a lot of adjustments I'm going to have to make and a lot of things I want to do differently. So this hose, I think I'm going to take about 6 inches to a foot out of there just to straighten it up so it doesn't have this big all long bend and hanging out everywhere. So to get that ROPS off, I'm going to have to get that off. So I have not taken that off yet, so I don't know how easy it's going to come off and go back on. Coming off, it's not going to be a big deal. Going back on might be a big deal. So let's get this taken off. This will have to be changed. That'll come off easier than that, so just out around someplace. Well, it's pretty tight, I can tell you that. I'm going to have to mess around with that. This right here is just a couple pins. And let's drop her down, I guess. Actually, this is way lighter than a skag bagger. Way lighter. It's not going to be a problem. Yeah, it's not going to be a problem at all. Yeah, no problem. So, the skag is way heavier than this because I can't do this with the skag bag shell or clam shell bagger. Okay, now as far as the ROPS goes, just to drop it down, you just got to pull these pins out. Which I like how this is all in one area, so you're not going to lose everything. But I will be taking all of this off, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. But so it was full down out of the way, but like I said, I don't want this on there because it's hitting me in the head already. So I'm just going to pop this off. It's a 3/4 inch wrench, and it'll be off. Now that I've got all the bars and everything straightened up to where I want, let's see how much the pain this is going to be to put it back together. not bad at all. It's going to take me a little bit, a few times of taking it on and off to get it to where I want it, or not get where I want it, but make it easier. So it's not going to be too bad. Let's try the other side first, I guess. That's not bad at all. A couple times on and off, and then I should have it figured out. So next thing we're going to have to work on, which that doesn't go on too bad, not too bad at all. Okay, so what I'm going to be using is a bridge clamp, which this is a regular hose clamp, and this is a bridge clamp. What the bridge clamp does is it bridges across the rib there. So just spinning this around. Actually, I want to go this way with it. I want the tail away from me so I don't have to worry about it scratching me up or whatever. Okay, so before I tighten this all down, this has a tendency of working its way off as I'm mowing grass. So plan of on a bungee cord, tighten this up, and that should not go anywhere, but I am going to turn. I am going to turn that around so the hook is facing down, because the hook is facing up like this. I think it's going to be grabbing stuff. So what I'm going to do with the hose up here on the top is I'm going to cut it right where the rip is already. Then we'll just go from there. I don't know if there's a wire in here or not. Side cutters. So since this hose is bent from a different direction, and changing the direction, it's been took a muscle memory, I guess. It's gonna be a little bit of a struggle at first. Till we get a warm day or something to warm this back up, or park it out in the sun. Yeah. Okay, now that I'm done putting this hose on, I think I probably should have put this side on first before the bottom side, but it should not be a fight this next time, because every time I take it on and off, it's going to get a little easier, a little faster. But I think once I get this out in the sun and heat this thing back up, it'll get a different memory from this section, or the way it's going right now. I really need to cut off about another 3 more inches, or maybe 4 more inches, but I'm going to wait until this softens up and it takes the shape that it's in. So, and again, we're going to use a a bridge clamp to hold this out on here in the top, which, as you saw, it's not going to take much to hold this thing, but I still have to have this on there. And there's a bolt right here. If this has a tendency of coming off, which I think it might, but we'll see after a couple days, probably end up taking this bolt out, just put an eye bolt in there, which more than likely that's what's going to happen, but we'll see how this works for now. And that takes care of that. Okay. Foot pegs are adjusted, hose is sort of adjusted, but I have bungee cords on now, so that will not come off as I'm working, and we're just going to wait for that, like I said, take a little bit of shape like that in the sun. And ROPS is off, everything should be adjusted and ready to go, so let's go cut some grass. So my yard's all cut for this week. I don't have to worry about it. And I have everything adjusted and changed to what I want for right now. And I'm sure there's going to be some other things I'm going to be changing as I'm going in the future. But as of right now, for the past 3 days of working, this is what I figured out I needed to have done. So that's done. So that's going to be the end of my video for today. Thank you for watching and subscribing. Check out the links in the description box below. We greatly appreciate it. Everybody have a good evening, and we will see you on the next yard.